In a small town in Pennsylvania, a young man named Ethan Parker met a bright and ambitious young woman named Emily Harper. Ethan was a charismatic dreamer with an infectious optimism, while Emily was a practical, level-headed woman who valued stability and hard work. They met during their junior year at the University of Pittsburgh, where they both studied business management. Their love story began on a rainy October afternoon. Ethan had forgotten his umbrella, and Emily, always prepared, offered to share hers as they walked across campus. What started as a small act of kindness blossomed into countless conversations, shared dreams, and late-night coffee dates. Despite their differences in background, Ethan came from a middle-class family, while Emily's parents were successful entrepreneurs. Their love grew. After graduation, they decided to marry, despite concerns from Emily's parents about Ethan's financial prospects and the couple's young age. They believed their love was enough to overcome any obstacle. Their early years of marriage were filled with laughter, love, and a sense of invincibility. They rented a modest apartment and supported each other as they worked toward building a life together. Ethan dreamed of starting his own business, while Emily took a steady job at a local marketing firm. A couple of years into their marriage, their joy multiplied when their daughter, Lily, was born. She became the light of their lives, her laughter filling their small home with warmth and hope. Ethan often joked that Lily's smile could light up the darkest of days, and Emily would nod in agreement, her heart full. As Lily grew, life began to throw unexpected challenges at Ethan and Emily. Ethan's small business, a local cafe, struggled to compete with larger chains that dominated the area. Despite his best efforts, the business began to fail. Financial strain started to creep into their lives. The mounting bills, loan payments, and daily expenses felt like a crushing weight on Ethan's shoulders. Emily tried to keep things together, managing the household budget and offering emotional support to her husband, but the tension in their once happy home was palpable. Ethan, once the epitome of optimism, began to lose hope. He felt like a failure, unable to provide for his family. In his despair, he turned to drugs, seeking a temporary escape from the relentless pressure. Ethan's addiction slowly took hold of him, changing the man Emily had fallen in love with. He became irritable and distant, his once bright eyes clouded with anger and pain. Arguments between Ethan and Emily became more frequent, and their home, once filled with laughter, echoed with the sounds of shouting and slammed doors. Lily, now 8 years old, could sense the shift in her parents' relationship. She often retreated to her room, clutching her favorite stuffed animal as she tried to block out the noise. Her grades began to slip, and her once bubbly personality became subdued. Emily, exhausted from juggling work, parenting, and the emotional toll of Ethan's addiction, began to feel as though she was losing herself. The couple, once so deeply in love, now seemed like strangers sharing a home. The situation reached a boiling point one evening when Ethan came home late, intoxicated and angry after a failed attempt to secure funding for his cafe. An argument erupted between him and Emily, louder and more heated than ever before. Lily, unable to bear the sight of her parents fighting, ran to her room in tears. That night, Emily made a decision that she had been avoiding for months. She filed for divorce. She believed it was the only way to protect herself and Lily from the toxic environment their home had become. On the day of their court hearing, Ethan and Emily sat on opposite sides of the room, their faces etched with pain and exhaustion. Lily, sitting between them, clung to Emily's hand. The judge, a seasoned woman named Judge Caroline Mitchell, reviewed their case with a furrowed brow. "Before I make any decisions," Judge Mitchell said, her voice firm yet compassionate, "I want to hear from Lily. Lily, sweetheart, can you tell us what you want?" All eyes turned to the little girl, who looked up at the judge with wide, tear-filled eyes. Her small voice trembled as she spoke. "I don't want toys, or a big house, or anything else," Lily said, her words punctuated by quiet sobs. "I just want my mom and dad to stop fighting and love each other again. I miss the way we used to be. Please, don't make me choose between them." Her words hung in the air, raw and heartbreaking. Ethan and Emily exchanged glances, and for the first time in years, they saw the pain they had inflicted on their daughter. Judge Mitchell, moved by Lily's plea, postponed the divorce proceedings and ordered family counseling instead. She believed the family deserved a chance to heal before making a final decision. The sessions were difficult at first. Ethan had to confront the root of his addiction, while Emily had to work through her anger and feelings of betrayal. But as the weeks went on, small breakthroughs began to emerge. Ethan committed to overcoming his addiction, enrolling in a rehabilitation program and attending support groups. Emily, inspired by Ethan's efforts, began to see glimpses of the men she had fallen in love with. As Ethan worked to rebuild his life, Emily decided to pursue her longtime passion for baking. With Ethan's support, she started a small business selling homemade cakes and pastries. The business quickly gained traction, providing much-needed financial stability for the family. Lily, seeing her parents' transformation, began to blossom once again. She excelled in school, joined the soccer team, and regained her cheerful demeanor. The Parker family began to rediscover the joy of being together. They shared meals, went on weekend outings, and even started a tradition of family game nights. The scars of the past were still there, but they were healing. Slowly but surely, the Parker's story is a testament to the power of resilience, love, and forgiveness. It serves as a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always a path to redemption. Their journey highlights the importance of seeking help when faced with challenges, whether through counseling, support groups, or simply leaning on loved ones. It also underscores the impact of parental conflict on children and the need to prioritize their well-being. Years later, the Parker family is thriving. Ethan now works as a counselor, helping others overcome addiction, while Emily's Bakery has become a beloved fixture in their community. Lily, inspired by her parents' resilience, dreams of becoming a psychologist to help children from troubled homes. Their story, once one of heartbreak and struggle, is now one of hope and triumph, a powerful reminder that no matter how far you fall, it's never too late to rise again. We need your support. Please subscribe for more videos like this.